Phylum Platihelminthes class 11th. Very commonly known as flatworms or tapeworms. These animals are soft-bodied invertebrate animals. There are around 20,000 species of these animals. A few of these live as parasite on humans and other animals. It is because of this parasitic nature that they do not cause some amount of trouble for the host only, but a large amount of problems. A few species belonging to this phylum can be a major cause of certain diseases. The most distinguished feature of these invertebrates is their flat body. As the body does not have any cavity, they are flat. The body is also not segmented, and they do not have a specialized system. Around 80% of the flatworms are parasitic in nature, while a few free-from flatworms are also present. The free-living species are scavengers or predators. These parasites feed on the tissue of the host organism in which they live. The animals in this phylum have a diverse range in size. Some are microscopic, while a few go up to 2 feet long. They are also hermaphrodite. The characteristic feature is their regeneration power, by which, accidentally cut into pieces, each piece is capable of giving rise to the new body parts or the new organism. Their body is dorsoventrally flattened, that is, both the upper and lower surface are present, but there is no lateral side. They exhibit bilateral symmetry, meaning organism can be divided into two equal halves from only one plane. They are triploblastic with 3 germ layers. They do not have a body cavity, that is why called acoelomate. Body is soft and unsegmented. There is no digestive system or a very incomplete digestive system present with a single opening and a well-developed gastrovascular cavity. Anus is absent. There is no true stomach structure. In a few species, the digestive system is completely absent. They are hermaphrodite, doing the self-fertilization. Excretory system are Phylum Annelida, having over 17,000 species. Phylum Annelida is a large family. Annelids are also known as ringworms or segmented worms. They exist in various environments, including marine water, fresh water, and also in moist terrestrial areas. The size of the annelids can range from a few millimeters to an amazing 3 meters in length. The Australian earthworm measures around 3 meters. Furthermore, some species from the phylum exhibit some unique shapes and brilliant colors. Annelids exhibit bilateral symmetry and are invertebrate organisms. They are coelomate or triploblastic, meaning that a well-developed coelom is present and all the 3 germinal layers are present. The body is segmented, which is most distinguished feature of the annelids. If you cut any part of it from the segmented portion, almost exhibit the similar type of the structures. They live in moist environment, moist soil, fresh water and marine water. They have parapodia and chitinous setae, which can be used for the locomotion. The body appears red due to the presence of hemoglobin. Excretory and nervous system are present. Digestive system is complete and developed. Respiration happens through the general body surface. These invertebrates have a true closed circulatory system. Sexes may be separate or united. When it is together, they are called hermaphrodite. Fertilization can be internal or external. Phylum aschelminthes can be free-living or parasitic. The free-living organisms are extremely abundant in soils and sediments, and they feed on bacteria, while some others are plant parasites and can cause disease in crops that are economically important. The others are parasites that can be found in animals and human beings. Some of the parasitic forms include hookworm, pinworm, guinea worms, and intestinal roundworms. Ascaris lumbricoid is the giant intestinal roundworm that is an endoparasite living in human intestine. They are very common in children. These worm causes a disease called ascariasis. Now you can see that the amount of the ascaris taken out from the body of a human being from its intestine. They keep on growing there and multiplying, causing the different type of the obstructions in the intestinal passage. This cause abdominal discomfort, colic-like pain, impaired digestion, diarrhea, vomiting. Generally, deworming medicines are given to get rid of these roundworms from the body. But it is not very easy to take out these roundworms from the body, which have come inside the body with the contaminated food, especially the raw vegetables and the fruits which are not washed properly. These lumbricoids you can see present in the intestine and choking the intestine completely. In the severe conditions, when their number increases too high, the food cannot move inside the intestine. They not only obstructs the intestine but starts eating the tissues of the intestine, causing different type of the ulcers in the intestinal region. Only remedy in that particular case is the operation to take out each and every pieces of these worms from the body. But the most dangerous thing is if their eggs moves with the blood stream and towards the other part of the body. Sometimes they get in contact with the blood of the brain and starts growing there, causing different type of memory lapse diseases. The general way of spreading these roundworm is from the infected person fecal. When this excreta is outside in the fields or in the other areas, open areas, these eggs of all the ascaris and the roundworms, they are excreted out and mixes with the soil, which goes to the different type of vegetables which you are taking raw or not washing it properly. The characteristic features of phylum aschelminthes is their body is unsegmented and triploblastic. They have a pseudocoelom, that is, coelom is present but it is in the patches and it is not of the mesodermal origin. They are bilaterally symmetrical. The body is cylindrical or thread-like with elongated slender worm-like appearance and tapering at both the ends. Body wall has epidermis, muscle layer and is covered by the cuticle. The body size of these organisms differs. They exhibit an organ.
I remember bleeding times when we watched the sparks so fire. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. stars shone.